Pandora is not a world that rewards mercy. It rewards adaptation, instinct, and the ability to survive things that should kill you. From children raised in peace, to soldiers reborn as monsters, to being so connected to the planet that power scaling almost stops making sense. This is Avatar, ranking every fighter from weakest to strongest. So let's get to it. Took is the emotional heart of the Sully family, but not a fighter. She's brave, resourceful, and tougher than she should be for her age, but she's still a child in a world that eats adults alive. No formal combat training, no battlefield feats, no real showings beyond survival and evasion. She's got a strong spirit, but that still puts her at the bottom of this list. Spider survives Pandora without the physical advantages of the Na'vi, and that alone is impressive. He's agile, clever, and surprisingly resilient. But at the end of the day, he is still human. No superhuman strength, no enhanced durability against trained Na'vi warriors or recon soldiers. Spider doesn't often win fights, he just escapes them. Soraya is a gifted freediver and an expert swimmer, perfectly adapted to the reefs. In water, she's graceful and fast, but she's not necessarily a frontline fighter. She lacks the aggression, the kill count, the battlefield experience of the warriors above her. Highly capable in her element, but not really built for a fight. Anong is physically imposing and trained from birth, but his combat showings don't really justify going any higher here. He has strength, speed, and water mobility, but yet lacks discipline under pressure. When the situations turn deadly, Anong reacts emotionally rather than tactically. He's a capable warrior, but not a decisive one. Loak survives things that should kill him repeatedly. He's reckless, adaptable, and learns faster than almost anyone on this list. While not the strongest or the most skilled, his survivability is absurd for his age. He's not here because he dominates fights, he's here because he refuses to stay down. Natayam is everything Loak isn't: disciplined, trained, reliable. He moves like a soldier, fights like one, and understands formation combat better than most Na'vi his age. His placement isn't about potential, it's about consistency. In a straight fight, Natayam outperforms most younger Na'vi cleanly and efficiently. Moat doesn't fight with brute force. She fights with authority, wisdom, and spiritual power. While not a frontline warrior, her presence carries weight across clans. She understands Awa in ways warriors don't. That knowledge matters on Pandora. She's not overpowering anyone physically, but she's not defenseless either. Etukan represents old school Na'vi leadership, strong, commanding, and battle-tested. He's physically powerful, experienced, and respected by his clan. While not as agile or lethal as later hunters, he's a wall that doesn't break easily. Strength over speed, authority over flash. Ronal is ruthless in her own way. She's aggressive, experienced, and absolutely willing to kill to protect her people. In water combat, she's terrifying, decisive strikes, and no hesitation. She lacks the raw physical ceiling of the top tiers, but her mindset puts her above most of the other leaders. Tonowari is a tank. Massive frame, powerful strikes, and total control of his environment. He's not flashy, but he doesn't need to be. He gets his hands on you, the fight is already over. His strength, his durability, and the command place him firmly in this upper tier fighters. Sute is pure warrior energy, aggressive, relentless, and constantly in motion. He fights like every battle is personal. He doesn't rely on leadership, he relies on violence and precision. In raw combat, Sute outperforms most of the other clan leaders and earns his place here on the list. Varang is lethal. Cold, efficient, and battle-hardened, she operates without hesitation or mercy. She lacks Neytiri's iconic kill count, but not the skill to match it. In close combat, Varang is terrifying, a predator shaped by survival, not tradition. Neytiri is the benchmark for Na'vi fighters. Speed, accuracy, and absolute killing intent. She doesn't miss, she doesn't panic, she doesn't hesitate. Against almost any organic opponent on Pandora, Neytiri wins cleanly. Courage is what happens when human brutality gets a Na'vi body. Enhanced strength, military instincts, pain tolerance, and relentless aggression. He tanks damage that would kill most Na'vi and keeps advancing. Courage doesn't fight to win, he fights to break you. And then Jake Sully, the apex hybrid. Na'vi physiology, human military strategy, years of experience fighting both sides. He adapts faster than anyone, commands better than anyone, and survives longer than anyone. But there's still one being above him. Kiri. Kiri doesn't scale like the others. She breaks the scale. Her connection to Awa isn't spiritual, it's functional. She influences life, controls environments, and reacts instinctively to the planet itself. While others fight Pandora, Kiri is heard by it. If Pandora had a voice, it speaks through her. No soldier, no hunter, no god-tier warrior surpasses a living extinction of the planet. Kiri isn't the strongest because she wins the fight, she's the strongest because Pandora moves through her.